She was the family's free one until the day she said no. My name is Nicole. For years, I was the person everyone depended on, but no one truly saw. When my sister-in-law announced her third pregnancy, the house exploded with joy. Laughter filled the room. Congratulations echoed across the dinner table. Everyone celebrated the new baby. I smiled too. But behind that smile was something I had carried quietly for years. Fear. Because I already knew what would happen next. That same evening, my mother-in-law pulled me aside and said calmly, "Nicole, you're home anyway. You can manage the children. No request, no discussion, no respect. Just a decision already made, without me." You see, I worked full-time. Every day, from morning until evening, I came home exhausted, mentally drained, physically tired. But to them, none of that mattered. Because I was unmarried. And in their eyes, unmarried meant available. My time was free. My energy was free. My life was free. The first week, I helped. The second week, I helped again. Then slowly, quietly, without anyone saying a word, it became permanent. School pickups, doctor appointments, homework, late-night fevers, emergency babysitting. Every responsibility they didn't want somehow became mine. My brother spent evenings with friends. My sister-in-law posted smiling family pictures online. And me, I became the invisible second parent to children I never chose to raise. Then one afternoon, everything changed. My sister-in-law called and said, "I need you to take the kids to the mall. I have errands, and for the first time in years." I said, "No, I can't today. I need to rest." Silence. Then chaos. My mother said, "You can't do this one thing for your brother's family?" My father said, "Family means sacrifice." My brother looked disappointed. "You've really changed, Nicole." Maybe I had. Because this time, I didn't apologize. I didn't explain. I didn't defend myself. I simply let my no stand on its own, and that was the moment everything became clear. One night, I sat down and calculated everything I had given over 3 years. School supplies, medicine, groceries when they were short on money, birthday gifts, emergency cash that was never returned, hours of unpaid labor, sleepless nights, exhaustion, and not once had anyone thanked me. Not once had anyone asked if I was okay. Not once had anyone said, "We appreciate you." That night, I learned something painful. They didn't need me, they needed what I provided, and those are two very different things. So I made a quiet decision. No drama, no big speech, no family war. I simply stepped back. I stopped doing pickups. I stopped sending money. I stopped saying yes to every demand disguised as a favor. At first came anger, then guilt. Then silence meant to punish me. But then something unexpected happened. They figured it out. Because when the easy option disappears, people suddenly become capable. Today, my life looks different. I still love my nieces and nephew. I remember birthdays. I visit sometimes. I send gifts on holidays. But I am not their mother. That responsibility belongs to the 2 adults who chose to bring them into this world. And the greatest lesson I learned? There is a difference between being needed and being loved. Some people don't love you. They love your availability. They love your silence. They love the version of you that never says no. And the moment you stop being useful, you discover how much of that love was never real. Setting boundaries is not cruelty. It is not selfishness. It is self-respect. You can love your family and still refuse to be drained by them. You can care about children. and still know they are not yours to raise. You can walk away from a harmful pattern and still be a good person. The people who called me selfish, they now handle their own responsibilities. The children are fine. The family survived. And for the first time in years, I finally slept through the night.